I've always questioned what this, like, very modern, it almost looks out of place how modern and, like, intricate this artwork is here in this.
Yeah, that's, not my taste, that's for sure.
I can appreciate it. It just, I wouldn't have expected it to belong to such a high-tech lab out in the middle of nowhere in Colorado.
Get out of there.
Oh,
What the hell, Ellie? We just beat aggravation.
Yeah, it took us forever.
Nancy? What's up?
I beat Mason's high score.
You did good, kid. This is me looking the other way. It's a limited time offer.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
All right.
Here's to hoping we never have to play that again, even though I'm sure we will.
Yeah, I think we do eventually. Mason's place. Now, we haven't actually met Mason yet, but we can tell a lot about a man by how he organizes everything.
It's kind of funny that we haven't met him yet. Don't know what he looks like. He doesn't have any pictures of himself here. And
Now, everything
to
is
start.
very neatly arranged. We're gonna fix that.
No, I cannot justify doing this. I think it's so mean if you do that.
Oh, mess up a little bit.
What's like the slightest thing?
Definitely.
Let's see if he can tell. If he can tell that that's the only thing I've done, then he is Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, that would be.
He's gonna test it for DNA. Biometrics with a very Nancy Drew-esque pickup item sound effect.
Yeah, we've heard that one for ages. Security method that uses unique personal physical traits to act as keys or passwords. Oh, this is... I actually understand what this is then. This is like in Get Smart when they use their irises to scan through the door.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Is that the only page?
And what is this?
That is yet another disembodied robot cat part, it would appear.
They're starting to stack up.
They are.
Can we go on tour on his computer?
Oh. Wait. We find his password somewhere here, don't we?
Yeah. And
It's the board, isn't it?
I believe it is this hangman puzzle.
Okay, so... how do we want to interpret this? It's too... okay.
It's very difficult to interpret.
You're right. Okay, it's two words, and there's an apostrophe. So that means that the first word has ownership and an S at the end, which also implies that it is likely a name.
Correct.
So it's a 5-letter name with an S at the end for ownership. Oh, it's Tesla, isn't it?
It is.
Okay, so the first name is Tesla.
Wait. Or it could be Mason.
Shit, you're right. it could be Mason.
But I don't think there's actually... Is there an M in here?
Look at the just the letters that are scattered around.
Well, it's definitely... The letters here add up to the amount of spaces here, but there is no M. Oh, no, there is an M. It's right here.
There is an M, yeah. Okay, how would we determine what order these...
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm missing, is how you actually place it in the order.
I mean, if
no,
it's...
no, it has to be through this. Like, what is this? This is so, like, clearly...
That's just, is that how he doodles? His doodles are just drawing a keyboard? That's funny. No, that actually just looks like it's a doodle of a keyboard. Okay.
That's just not important at all?
And maybe it's for a keyboard puzzle later.
Okay. Well...
Let's play devil's advocate. If the name is Tesla, because I'm not seeing... I don't even think I see...
Series or parallel?
Wait. That might be our hint. Because it stands out from everything else. The only two things that are in green ink on this whole board are series or parallel and that grid in the top right.
That's true.
There's got to be some correlation between the two. Okay, let's assume that it is Tesla. We have a T, E, an S. There's an L, right? L and an A.
That one was hiding.
So if we do that and then we take
Another S.
yeah, and an S too.
Apostrophe.
Okay, you know what? Here's how we're gonna do this. This isn't the way it's supposed to be. I'm 95% sure it says Teslas. So,
But what I'm confused about is how are we supposed to...
well, series or parallel probably. Here's what we're gonna do now. We're gonna write down the remaining letters as we see them that aren't in the word Teslas, and we're gonna do it like an anagram to figure out what it
Is
is.
there for real not?
Look around his desk. Maybe there's another clue. I'm just looking for
That's...
something.
I'm just finding it so difficult to believe. What is this?
1, 5.
This is the...
That could be something. Let me write that down. Where did you find that?
It's just sitting right here.
Okay. 1, 5, 3, 4, 7, 2, 1, 2, 5.
Can't do anything here. I mean, I don't think that's what the password is.
No, I doubt it.
That would not be very Mason Quinto of him.
Okay, take a look back at the board.
Is there anything else here? What are we missing?
Okay, maybe that post-it note is the key to how we interpret the letters. Series or parallel?
Well, that doesn't make sense.
Okay, let's go through this and let's write down every letter that we see. Okay, so there's an extra E, there's an O, an M, another O, an N, another T, a W, an H, and I think that's all of them. Okay, we've got 8 letters. No, is that 9 letters?
It's 8.
8 letters. The last one's just longer than the others for some reason. And they are EOMONTWH. Oh, it's hometown, isn't it? Tesla's hometown? That's his password.
As in...
Nikola Tesla's hometown. Shit, how do we figure that out? There's a
book on him.
Yeah, there's got to be a book on him somewhere. We probably can just find the answer right now.
In the lounge?
Yeah. Because I know I saw a bookshelf that said Tesla.
I know, because he has a gorgeous face. He was the cover of a book.
Tesla has like the most iconic.
Actually,
face of all
I don't
time.
think it was in the lounge. I think it was in our room, wasn't it? Or am I tripping? Is it? It's not in here.
Check it real quick, because there's a bookshelf.
Yeah, but
Okay. Yeah, it's somewhere.
it's in our room. I remember. It felt weird because I think it's in a locker.
Okay, well this is where we're gonna find our answer. Yeah.
By Jason Smythe.
That's such a cool picture. Born on July 10th in Smiljan, Austro-Hungarian province of Lika, modern-day Croatia.
That's a J?
I guess so, yeah. Smiljan.
Smiljan.
Smiljan. It's probably pronounced Smiljan. My dear Edison, I know 2 great men, and you are one of them. The other is this young man. I'm sure there's important stuff in here that we'll find out later. Tesla's designed for Wardenclyffe.
Tower?
What was the Wardenclyffe Tower?
I'm not sure.
Oh, go back.
These are patents of his.
That's an interesting snippet here. Tesla's genius came at a price. He had only a few close friends, one of whom was Mark Twain, and had a pathological fear of germs, an obsession with the number 3, was repulsed by the sight of pearls, and suffered from visions throughout his life. So he was schizophrenic. He had a strong attachment to pigeons, particularly a white one he cared for in his room. He outlived his fame, dying in 1943 alone in his room at the Hotel New Yorker. After Tesla's death, the FBI seized his paperwork and possessions, but they released him in 1952.
I'm calling cap on that. They probably still got some
Yeah,
stuff somewhere.
there's no way. That is not in the public domain. You can't convince me.
So, obsession with pigeons, though, that's kind of interesting. Because isn't there Archimedes in it?
Yeah, that we named him. That's
A pigeon, right?
have you never heard that? Because I know there's a lot of like rumors about it, but people say that he like had a pet pigeon who was like his best friend in the world by the time he died.
I've literally never heard that. But that's interesting.
He's literally Antonio Fongo.
I want to see where he got his degrees from.
You might be
I
able
see
to later.
Lakes University. University of American Samoa Law degree.
Okay, Smiljan. Let's go ahead and get into Mason's computer.
Smiljan. And then I really want to go to daytime to meet this person we've been messing with.
Yeah, it's kind of funny that we're getting our first impressions from a guy by snooping through his shit.
Yeah. Is Ellie still gonna turn the other cheek to us?
Yeah, I guess so. What if she said beat the high score again?
Be like, shut up.
Smiljan.
Not doing that again.
Okay.
Well, that was it. And this is actually an interesting lock screen. This is
Yeah, pops really well.
Nico's death room.
Okay, component designer.
Trash.
Whoa. Ryan should never have been released. Better follow up on this.
Okay, that's immediately important.
Okay,
Did we
well,
document that
that's-
in the journal, Nancy?
That's 2 things right there, actually. That's
Yep, we got it.
Well, hold up. The first thing, that string of digits after Ryan, I think that might be Ryan's security ID number. let's check that out. I'm gonna copy that down real quick.
Oh wait, then the desk, this is probably Mason's.
Oh, you're
ID
right.
number. I think
Is it
that's
the
the same
same-
amount of digits.
That's
9 digits.
9 digits? 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 9 digits.
So that's. Let me
gotta
write
be
that down too. I'll get all the IDs written down on our notebook. Okay. 1, 5, 3, 4, 7, 2, 1, 2, 5. Awesome.
Okay.
We need to get into Gray's security booth somehow. I hope he doesn't lock it.
There's also 2 other suspects we need to meet.
Yeah, that's true. What is all these? Are these projects he worked on?
I guess so.
Patent draft. None of them seem like they're suspicious in any way. Okay, I hate these puzzles. I'm not an orthographic view kind of guy. We'll probably
No.
have to do this later.
I get it after enough dabbling, but it gets to be very confusing.
Eek.
Yeah. Okay.
And component craze. Oh, it's just a
This is a
game.
game, right?
Oh my god, is this what you do for fun?
Wait, I would. What?
It's just a matching game, but it's only like electric parts.
Okay, well now I just need to get out of this by winning.
Can you not just back up?
No, I can't.
Okay. That's valid.
What was that?
Diode.
I'm a pro at this.
You should go ranked.
Yeah, I'm ranked in component craze. Where the hell is... Oh, shit. Damn it. Oh, shit. Genius.
39 seconds in time.
Speedrun.
Okay,
Wait,
yeah.
what did we end up... Just that thing about Ryan?
Yeah, but that's important.
Interesting
though.
that it's in the trash, though.
And there's a video file on there too, so we can watch whatever that video was once we get access to the security booth without Mr. MTG breathing down our neck.
Well, the suspense is killing me, and I want to get to daytime now.
Alright, let's do it. What is this fancy alarm clock Nancy has where she just selects day or night and not an actual time?
I wanted to check this out.
Oh, you can see the weather. Literal desktop.
Literal desktop.
Oh, do Professor Sparrow. I quite
That
like.
is cute.
I like
Oh,
him.
I have to see what else there is. Whoa, old school.
Oh god,
I
I
like
like
that.
School.
Oh, that's nice too, though.
I would do the haunted.
You would do this? I feel like this doesn't work well for a lock screen.
Yeah.
I think this is the most lock screen.
Okay, fine.
You can choose the ring back. That's terrible.
Organ. Do organ. Yes.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Okay, what about message sound?
That's the best.
Oh, that is...
Probably thunder.
That'll wake you up. I like that too. They actually put work on this. Not that. I like that.
Okay, do bell. That's a good bell.
Yeah, we're definitely doing bell. That's perfect. And who's actually our phone contacts? We got Frank and Joe in this
Frank
game.
and Joe!
I didn't know that.
Franklin and Joseph. We'll call them later.
Yeah, let's call them after we meet everybody. Okay. Dude, I feel like I just noticed like all these potted plants that are way the hell up on the ceiling.
Oh, that's cool. It's a sunroof.
I suppose.
Man, I hope I someday have the provisions for indoor plants. A little... What's the word? It's like an old, it was a vocabulary word in Latin class. Oh, we're getting a
Wait,
phone.
that's not the phone.
There, Nancy Drew.
Hi, Deirdre.
Are you in Colorado by any chance?
Yes, how did you know?
Some friend of my dad's called me for a reference for you.
And you gave him a good reference?
Well, I told him the truth.
That was very nice of you.
Was it? By the way, don't make a habit of it. Okay? Bye.
Wait,
What?
hang on a sec. I might need some outside help with this case.
Did you forget that I don't like you?
No, but I know you're studying criminology, and maybe someday I could help you out.
Oh, a non-specific promise with the word someday. Sounds too tempting to ignore. Yet, here I go.
Damn.
I love her. She gets better in every game she's in.
But I want to know why we didn't get our custom ring that we just set. Did we have to, like, save it or something?
I don't know.
That ring is important, damn it.
It'll come back later, I hope.
Better. What's down here? I love these Cocoa Kringle sheets, too.
You know, despite the the shortcomings of Midnight in Salem, I did like Deirdre in that game. I thought she was fun. It's very bright.
The mid-comings of Short Night in Salem. Okay. Mason or Ryan?
Good question. I guess we gotta meet Mason real quick. I mean, we know the man's whole life story now after snooping through his shit.
Yeah, that's a good point. But Ryan is the lead suspect.
That's true.
Come on, give me an animation. That's all I'm gonna get?
The quarter turn.
You son of a bitch.
The
If
suspicious
it looks
quarter
like
turn.
I'm busy, that means I'm busy.
Alright.
What are you working on?
It's immensely complicated. Get a postgrad in advanced math and electrical engineering, then I'll explain it to you.
His computer's not even on.
Put it in layman's terms.
Fine. There's this shiny magic that lives in the power lines, and it's dangerous and sly like a fox. And I'm using math to trick it into leaving the power lines, without accidentally making everyone die.
That sounds like you're working on the wireless transmission of electricity to me.
If you want to put too fine a point on it, go ahead, stranger. Which brings me to my next point.
Who am I?
Please let the answer be something that justifies me kicking you out of my workspace.
I'm here on behalf of a new potential owner.
Wrong.
No, that's correct.
He's right.
He is right.
He's
Yeah.
a master
Not
detective.
the answer I wanted to hear.
Oh, we are not leading with... Actually, should this be the first thing we lead with?
That's not how you make friends, Nancy.
That would definitely be getting off on the wrong foot.
Ask him a couple things about the investigation first.
Did you work directly with Nico?
No one worked with Nico. We barely spoke to each other. That's the way he liked it.
I mean, he was a
He
loner.
practically lived in the lab. If he wanted to look at my work, he'd just root around in my hard drive.
So he'd come in here when you were gone?
No, he'd use the network.
He'd just snoop in your files? That seems kind of annoying.
Not kind of. Entirely. It's unethical, and it allowed him to steal.
To steal.
Whoa.
Do you know why Ryan would want to hurt Nico?
The police already asked the same thing.
Well, what did you tell them?
I said if I were to have killed Nico, it'd be because he stole my work.
Beast.
Damn.
Whoa, hold on.
It's just a for instance.
Is it?
Yes, that's because I think logically. I force myself to think from A to B to C, and so on. Ryan is all over the place. For her, it's A to zucchini, to that thing from TV, to maybe C, then on to some non sequitur. I don't trust anyone I can't explain.
What do you remember about the day Nico died?
More than I'd care to.
I imagine. Did anything stick out?
Yes, the police. It was weird. One of us killed Nico, and here they were, talking about a basketball game, like it was any other day.
Maybe the police killed him.
That seems like an interesting clue. I mean, that has to have some significance. That's kind of interesting.
You said one of us. Why? Why not say someone?
It's just an expression.
It's not an expression I'm aware of.
Don't be contrarian. It doesn't suit you.
Yeah.
Contrarian.
He's right. Nancy's just kind of being weird about his stuff.
Mason has quite the verbose vocabulary.
You mentioned Nico stealing your work. Can you prove that?
No.
You must be pretty upset about that.
Say what you really want to say.
Set enough for
Did
murder.
the police know your feelings about Nico?
What a peculiar question.
He
Do
has
you
the
have a
best
peculiar
facial
answer?
animations.
I do in fact have a peculiar answer. I actually told the police the truth. A more interesting question is, how is Ryan still a free woman?
Why shouldn't she be?
In this case, the smoking gun is a miswired Tesla coil that she built.
I just want to say real quick that he just told us that he told the police everything he just told us, meaning the police just completely believed him when he said, yeah, fuck that guy, I'm glad he's dead. He stole my work. And they didn't even consider him a suspect.
That is a good way of putting it.
Did you dislike Nico?
Very much so.
Would you go as far as to say you hated Nico?
I would go that far, and further. That guy was a jerk.
Jesus.
That seems a little disrespectful, considering...
Does it? Am I supposed to pretend he's great now that he's dead?
Damn.
Lots of jerks have
Underrated
died,
character.
and he's one of them. He's a dead, brilliant, jerk madman. The world would be much better off if he'd lived to share more of his intellect. But I selfishly am glad I'll never have to deal with him again.
You look a little upset.
You look a little upset.
Someone moved my things. Someone will pay.
Oh my god.
He knew. He was able to tell.
Yeah, just from... It could have been gravity that shifted the pencils over, dude.
No, he has a system.
Did you see? I beat your high score.
Yes, if fighting is sure to result in victory, then you must fight. Sun Tzu compels me to take you down. Prepare yourself, opponent.
What do you think Mason's favorite anime is?
You say something like that, and my brain just blue screens.
What do you think of Ellie?
She hates me so much that she switched to the night shift. Come to think of it, she hates me so much I should actually feel a sense of accomplishment, which I now do. There it is.
What did you do that she dislikes you so much?
Why do you assume it was me?
You never know if you don't ask.
Don't accuse, you mean. And honestly, I've got no clue.
I think it's like technically canon that both he and Gray are weebs because of the endgame letter. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about Gray?
He always gives me an industrial-sized portion of the creeps. The only person who ever liked Gray was Nico, and I think he just liked keeping Gray around to scare everyone away from his work.
Did he try to scare you away from Nico's work?
No. He tried to scare me away from my own work.
Oh, what does that mean?
He was Nico's heavy. I figured he'd leave once the police gave the all clear. Trust me, if he's still here, he's up to something. Your boss would be smart to get rid of him.
It's powerful words.
What was Nico working on before he died?
There wasn't a name for it yet, officially. It was basically wireless energy transfer. That was helpful for you. So how about you tell me something about your boss?
I'm sorry, I can't. Confidential. What are you doing?
I want you to tell me what you know, but I can't tell if you're a pushover or not.
Not.
Ah, efficiency. One of the rare graces of a post-manner society.
He is literally Okabe.
It seems strange to me that you could be so blasé about a murder.
I deal with things on my own time. But if you are desperate to watch someone cry, Ellie's always available.
What's so special about Tesla?
If you have to ask that, you haven't done your research.
I mean, to you. What brought you here?
The work. I turned down Los Alamos in a tenure-track position to be here. Most people don't know this, but the majority of Tesla's work was confiscated
We
by
did
the
know
FBI.
that as of 10 minutes ago.
Why?
Could be he was designing weapons. Could be he had a breakthrough that threatened the energy magnates. Don't know. It's all been hidden. What matters is, there's a little bit still here. I always suspected Nico had some squirreled away, and I'd be able to find it. But either he didn't, or I couldn't.
You said you were searching for Nico's work. Did you ever look in Nico's personal things?
Of course I looked.
He's so honest.
Bye.
You can't
See you
fault him
later.
for that.
Yeah,
It's
makes
like,
me feel,
yeah, I just hate everybody.
I feel
don't
less
care.
bad for
Oh,
Snoopy.
well, he let us go.
What are you doing?
Oh, damn it.
We must have to find a way to get him away.
I
All
guess
right,
that would have been interesting.
one more suspect.
Good old Ryan, the lead. Whoa.
Lead suspect for murder.
Yeah. What do we got here, Ryan?
Oh!
Jesus. Second
I'm
homicide.
So sorry about that. Are we cool?
That should have killed us.
Yes.
Good. I was really hoping you'd be the type not to freak out about something like that. Not that you shouldn't. It's reasonable to freak out after a near-death experience. Not that that was super near-death, but you know, closer than what you get walking through most stores.
It's okay. I'm fine.
Good. I had a whole argument prepared about labs and the risks of working with machinery and the importance of forgiveness. Do you want me to hit all the bullet points?
That's not necessary.
Are you sure? I practiced. No, I get it. I'm Ryan.
Oh. Oh no, did you see that?
Yeah.
She offered a handshake and Nancy didn't take it.
Yeah, we don't deal with people who are
Prime suspects in a murder investigation.
and tried to kill us upon our entry.
The part that was responsible for Nico's death is missing. Do you know where it went?
No.
Are you sure? You sound like you're not telling me something.
I destroyed it. It's gone.
That's destruction
Why
of evidence.
destroy
Yes.
it?
Because I made it! You know what? I need you to leave me alone right now. Go, please.
She just
Good talk,
admitted to-
Ryan.
What do you want?
What do you do at the
You
lab?
destroyed evidence.
I'm
That's
so sorry, but I
spoliation.
have to ask why you're here. Why are you here?
I'm Nancy Drew. I'm here to do due diligence for a
Don't
potential
search that
new
name
owner.
in a
Yeah,
Google.
Don't put
I'm
that
an
anywhere.
adult, and there's nothing funny about what you just said. Whoa, wait. Back to the information. We're getting a new owner?
Maybe, but first I need to ask some intrusive questions.
Oh.
I know you've gotten enough of this, I really do, but it's my job.
I've done worse things for my job.
Like what?
I build tools. They're not always used in a good way.
What do you mean by that?
I couldn't tell you about it if I wanted to. Confidentiality.
She
Wow.
makes nuclear weapons.
I mean, maybe.
Who do you think killed Nico?
A little part of me thinks it's Gray.
What? They were friends.
Why?
I'm a little scared of him.
That's the only reason.
Me too.
Me too.
You and me are terror twins. Those
I
two
don't think I've
had
ever
a
heard that.
strange relationship. They fought constantly, not sure why.
Wait, Nico
I
and
better
Gray?
get going.
Yeah.
Bye.
Which is very contradictory to what Mason just said.
Yeah, those are two conflicting statements. Are they buddies or are they rivals?
What's in here?
This could help getting into the lab.
Yes,
Oh.
it could.
So, is that a blank key card?
Or we're just stealing from her. Either or.
That's true.
And that looks like a puzzle solution. For some reason
Archbrute.
kept in there.
Yeah. A lot of
Alright.
stuff in her little ragtag laboratory.
Anything we can pilfer here?
No, I guess not.
That's rare.
Maybe later. Oh, we want to
I've been
remember
seeing
that's
these
there.
things everywhere.
Yeah, that's the hardest one to find. It's from the security office.
Anything else? What is she doing, dude? She's like...
She's torquing something.
Interesting. What is it? Whoa.
Ooh.
Is this your motorcycle?
It's my sweet ride! But it's not done yet. But I'm working on it.
I don't see a
That's
helmet.
like a 50K Harley
Yeah,
in the
that's
Nancy Drew universe.
pretty expensive.
Interesting. She must be making bank. Everybody here probably is.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, it's interesting to me that we've already received conflicting statements, although I don't want to
Don't want him to go back, yeah. Let's go down and bust into the,
So, can't we do that in daytime? I mean, yeah, I guess we have to.
I was gonna say the security center. Cause, security booth.
Yeah, but can we?
I think so.
I mean, this isn't gonna get us in.
Oh, you're right.
I think we have to distract Gray. We have to get him out of here.
Yeah, he locks it up for the night when he's gone.
Which means we probably need to go back tonight. But you know what I want to do real quick is check in with the Hardys. I want to be informed with them this week.
That's true. We should call him. Yeah.
Good old...
There's the organ. There's
okay,
my
so it's
organ.
only for
Nancy,
outgoing calls?
Frank was just talking about you.
Oh yeah? Is that
Oh.
so?
Just recounting the time. So how are you? How's Colorado?
Science-y.
Awesome. Not bad.
Back off. What
I
just
want to
happened?
catch you up on the
Frank,
case.
that's kind of sus,
Give us the
buddy.
deets. Joe, there's already a word that means what you're trying to say.
Whose phone
Frank,
is
it's
this?
a
She listed
language,
as
not
both
a
of them, but I
museum.
doubt they share a
Tear
phone.
down the velvet rope standing in the way of your word imagination. Joe. Sorry, Nancy. Please go ahead.
I was called in to solve a cold case murder.
Whoa, a murder! I am flabber worried. Isn't that a little on the dangerous side?
It Might be.
I wish we could be there to help.
Where are you?
We're on a submarine. Well, currently it's a boat.
They're on a
but
submarine?
intermittently It's
Oh.
a submarine.
What are you doing on a submarine?
It's sort of a long story, and we're still putting the pieces together. Not gonna lie, Nancy, it's some pretty sweet stuff. Crime syndicates, pirate treasure, and there's some talk of pirate ghosts, but no confirmations as of yet.
They're having a better mystery
Fingers
than us.
crossed. More importantly, tell us about you.
Okay, here's the full scoop. Victor, the lab owner, called me in to help solve a cold case.
Why did he call you? Isn't this a job for the police?
Well, that's the thing. The police hit a dead end, and Nico, the researcher who was killed, all of his papers were put into evidence.
And they stay in evidence until the case is closed, right?
Exactly.
What makes the papers so important?
Apparently, Nico was very close to making his research public. The research was supposedly going to revolutionize the way power is created and delivered in this country. Well, the world, really. Victor wants the papers released before anyone else connects the dots.
If it's such a big deal, how come he didn't go to some big private eye or something? Joe?
Oh, I never
probably
understood
because
that.
Nancy's got a very well-deserved reputation of being the best there is. I'm sorry, Nancy. I didn't mean it that way. It just seems like a really big job.
I thought the same thing, trust me. But he thinks because of my age, no one will suspect I'm undercover. I hope he's right.
Oh, undercover. That makes sense. Cool. Keep us up to date. We'll do everything we can to help.
Yeah, hang on, I just want to say, there was a really important piece of the story that they've never outright told us, is
I
that
know, I feel like that should have been in the case file.
the reason Victor's taking us on isn't just to find Nico's killer, but because Nico was very close to releasing all of his research to the public, which would have been revolutionary for energy distribution. And when Nico died, all of his stuff was confiscated as evidence by the police, and until the case is solved, it cannot be declassified. Mm-hmm. So if this murder goes completely cold, all that research is gone forever, and Victor doesn't want that to happen. Crazy.
I just saw a really cool Tesla coil demo.
You just said the one thing that could make me wish I wasn't on a submarine. I agree. I've always wanted to see one up close.
It was really impressive. They're definitely on the dangerous side.
Not really. Well, they can be if they're wired up wrong, but overall they're pretty safe.
Do you know much about Tesla coils?
Are you kidding? I'm the biggest Nikola Tesla fan in the world. I think. It might be a tie. I'll allow that.
That confirms that they're not on a landline. This is a cell phone, but it's
Yeah.
Frank and Joe Hardy.
I met Mason.
What's Mason like?
Cold and detached.
That's a reassuring pair of personality traits. He sounds a little textbook. See if you can get a reaction out of him somehow.
So we can say I met the whole crew, or we can go through every single one. That's kind of interesting.
I met Gray.
What's his story?
No, he's a typical red knot.
He doesn't seem like a people person.
As person people, Frank and I disapprove. Keep an eye on him.
I met Ryan.
So, what's his story?
Her.
Okay, hang on. Adjusting mental image, removing mustache, change haircut and shoes, done. Wait, adding hat. Okay, done for real. So what's her story?
She's the one who made the part that malfunctioned and killed Nico.
That's serious. But if she wasn't arrested,
And then destroyed
there
it.
might be some ground.
That is true.
Some, but Victor really thinks she might be the one.
Does she seem like a cold-blooded killer?
The police took the dead man's research, but
Ah.
not the murder weapon.
Jamie, how do we answer?
Oh, no. She's very,
No.
very spacey.
Then keep a close eye on her. Don't forget, your safety is more important than solving the case.
I met Ellie.
The verdict?
I think she's hiding something.
Then she must be. I mean, when are you wrong about this stuff? I can't think of once.
And then what does this mean?
I met the whole crew.
Now the work begins. There are some intelligence guys here who owe us a favor. We'll see if anyone's got a past they're hiding.
Aha!
I'll let
That's
you go.
interesting.
Talk to you later.
So Frank and Joe are gonna be in our corner now, and they're gonna
We're gonna have, yeah, wow.
they're gonna call up to see if there's anything rattling about in their closets.